Hey y'all, hey y'all. Can y'all tell I'm tired? I get kind of silly when I'm tired. Oh my gosh. I have been working day and night. Mm. Okay, enough of that. Listen, today I ran out, my husband and I, we just had to run some errands and I decided that I was going to stop at one of my favorite stores, which was World Market, because I was in there last week and I did find out that that the Christmas clearance, it was 60% off or 70% off last week. Anyway, this week in my local store, it was like 80% off. So I just decided to pop in there. I was going for a specific item, but when I got there, they did have the items, but once I looked at it, it wasn't what I thought it was. So I just left it on the shelf. But anyway, heading out the door, I saw a little table and they had these cutie patooties on there. Okay. I bought all of them. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I bought 6 of them. And then I have this one. It's just a little random. Same items, just a different color. This is a mini beauty care duo. It's the flavored lip gloss and this scented hand cream. Um, it's a vanilla soft musk. Okay. Hand cream. This one is peach blossom. Okay. It's just a little duo set. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Um, anyway, I can't believe these things were regular $12.99. Y'all, I'm sorry. But there was no way in Hades that I would ever pay $12.99 for something like this. But that's just World Market. Nevertheless, they were on like a clearance aisle. And I am a rewards member for World Market. So I looked in my little app and I had an additional 10% off. Anyway, these things were $12.99. I wound up paying $2 for them. Okay. $2. So I got them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 of them. Okay. All right. So I brought them home and I decided, what am I going to do with this? So I just set them, set them on the side. And lo and behold, my daughter calls and she goes, "Hey, Mom, Noah, who is my grandson, needs a couple of Valentine's Day gifts for his teachers. What can we do that's inexpensive?" And I said, here you go. All right, so with that being said, I have these. I got these little cosmetic cases from, I think, the bin store, or one of the bin stores. I got a ton of these things that all came in a plastic bag, and I think I paid $1. I think it was $1 a day. $1 or was it $2 a day? I can't remember. Wasn't any more than $2. I think it was $1 a day. And I got a bunch of them just in a plastic bag. And I have been having them in my stockpile. Actually forgot I had them until I went in there and started, because I have a big bin of just some miscellaneous stuff. So I went in there and started looking, and lo and behold, found them. They're really nice, satin lined. That's a little gold emblem on the front. And I think they're just cosmetic pouches or something of that nature. When I got these, I had no idea what I was going to use them for, but guess what? I'm using them today. Okay. All right, so I have those 2 things, and then I have these trusty little boxes. I've already cut the top off of this, but this is just a regular little black box that I had. Believe it or not, it was left over from a gala that I went to back in August, and they gave everybody little gifts in these. I think it had cookie, a little shot glass, and maybe a little beverage or something in there. I can't really remember. But as people were leaving, they were taking the items and leaving the boxes. Well, guess who picked them up? Me. So I have a bunch of them over there. Enough for these concepts anyway. So nevertheless, I cut the top off the box. Okay, I'll use this for a backer or something else later. I won't need it for this particular concept. So here I am left with this plain little black bottom of a box. Okay. What I've decided to do was I have some scrap paper left over from something I already wrapped from another one of my concepts, okay? And I'm going to attempt to wrap this box, okay? Now, I am going to fudge a little bit because the wrapping paper really isn't long enough on the side. But I do have this other little piece of paper, so I'm going to attempt to more or less, see how I want to do it. Yeah, more or less piece this together. All right, so bear with me. I am going to just kind of speed through this. So, because everybody knows how to wrap a box. I'm sure you don't want to sit through that. But before I go, World Market, guys. Cute grab-and-go gifts. Great for teachers. Great while you're out street selling for people that just don't have a lot of money and they just want to spend maybe $20, you know, or something just to get just something to say, hey, thinking about you. All right. Okay. Now get those if you can find them. And then I'm also, to make it worth $20, because I think that's all I'm going to sell it for. I have these, what is it? CS Label. It's called Believe. It is a body spray. Okay. I got these a while ago at Ollie's. In fact, I only had 2 left. I bought a bunch of them and only had 2 of these left. So I'm going to find something else for the rest of these concepts when I make them. But for right now, and the purpose of this video, and I'm making a mess, of course, because that can be me. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use these 2 items, okay? And what I'm going to do now is find my utensil, which I never can find, to get the tag off the back of this box. And I promise you it is somewhere on this desk. Ah, here it is. Voila. I have a little spatula. And I am just going to take off this $12.99 sticker. I don't know who would pay $12.99 for this, guys, but anyway. Okay, I took the price off the bottom, but I just left the World Market sticker on there. Okay, but the price is gone. Okay, and to further prep this, I am going to remove this little tag that basically says to and from. All right. Okay. So, bear with me. I'm going to wrap this box. I'm going to speed through it, and then I'll come back, and then we'll discuss the next steps to this. Okay. All right. Bear with me.
All right, guys, there you have it. Nice little wrapped box. Okay. Really, really nice. Okay. The inside, we're not really worried about because our items are going to cover that up. All right. So let's go ahead and put one more piece of tape just to secure. Now, that wrapping paper, it was scraps. So as you can see, I had to work with it. But, I mean, it's a box. Once they open it up, it's pretty, you know, and it's wrapped really nice. They're going to throw it in the way anyway. Throw it in the trash anyway. So I try to keep my scrap wrapping paper, too. If it's a nice piece, a nice large piece, because that can always be reused. Okay? All right. So this is our little duo. The hand cream and the lip gloss. Okay. And I'm going to get some piece of tissue. All right. And we're going to stuff some tissue right down in the pockets. There you go. Right down in the pocket. Also, these would be good for church members, you know. If somebody just kind of wants to give their women's group or some ladies in the church some cute little grab-and-go gifts, these would be perfect for that occasion. All right. So we're just going to lay it down flat like this. Okay. And let's put that in this box. Oh, you know what I did with the last one? Because I did create one of these. I went ahead and put one glue dot. Even though I'm going to shrink wrap this, and it really isn't going to move, just for security until I, you know, get it all positioned, I put one shrink wrap. Oh my God, I told y'all I was tired. I'm sorry. One glue dot in the back of this. And that's just to kind of hold that box on there. Let me just put one more right at the top. So 2 glue dots should do it. Okay? All right. That's to keep it from sliding down. And I also have some paper in the bottom of this bag. All right, so the bag fits really snug right here in this box. Like so. Can you guys see that? I'm going to lift it up so you can. I'm not sure the angle of this camera. Okay. Fits really, really snug right in there. All right. I love that pink satin in the back. Gives it a really nice, pretty look. Okay. And then, one thing I forgot to mention. Let's take this out of here. Okay. Still glue dotted on. One thing I forgot to mention, that on the edge of this box, I know you can't see it, but in very light gold lettering, it says Merry Christmas. Remember, this was a Christmas clearance, okay? The colors don't really say Christmas too much, but I want to cover that up, So I have these trusty little pink foam hearts, Dollar Tree. A while ago, I have a whole bag of them. Okay, I've just kept them from year to year. All right, so one glue dot will cover up Christmas with one heart, and the second heart with one other glue dot will cover up Mary. Okay, there you go. Cute little glitter arts, and it covers up the Merry Christmas on the box. Again, when they open it up, box is going to go in the trash. Nothing says Christmas about the items in there. Okay, they're just plain, and it just says it says candy cane on it. Okay, all right, so remember, these will be just cute little grab and go gifts. Nothing too involved here. And we're going to sell them pretty inexpensively. Okay. I made several big gifts, but I wanted to do something. And then, like I said, my daughter gave me an idea. So we're going to do this. Okay. And then I have my spray. Remember, I think I told you I got these from Ollie's. I had 2 left. So this is going to slide right down in this box. Voila. Okay. Cute little set. I think it's cute anyway. I think if I were a teacher or just somebody at church and somebody wanted to give me this, I would really appreciate it. These would go in my purse and maybe, you know, on my dresser or in my bathroom. And let me tell you about these. If I ever, because a lot of people give me body sprays, as I'm sure they do you as well. If it's not my fragrance, or I'm not really particularly loving the fragrance on my skin, what I do with these is I spray them on my sheets. My sheets, my pillowcases, my towels, okay? And it always gives it a nice fresh scent. So, you know, if you ever get these and, you know, it's not your scent and you don't re-gift them or whatever, try them on your linens, okay? It really, really smells good. My husband has some and he sprays them in his car, you know. Some of the man scent ones that he doesn't particularly care about on his body. So anyway, just a little tip there. All right. So guys, this is pretty much it for this concept. Okay. That was nice, quick, and simple. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I have this 12 by 18. I have a bunch of these 12 by 18 shrink wrap bags. And what I'm going to do is slide this right in here, like so, okay? Fits in there really, really nice. And I have some room to spare, okay? So we're gonna take that, and I'm just gonna turn it over, like so. My trusty little tape. Put a couple of pieces of tape back here to hold it. And we're going to secure the bottom. All right. Guys, believe it or not, we are almost done with this. Cute, quick, simple, and to the point. Nice little grab-and-go gift for Valentine's Day. Something really cute, something inexpensive. Okay. And we're just going to grab that at the top. I have some green and, well, had the pink one around here somewhere. I'm going to have to find it. Where the heck did it go? You know what? This is going to be my last video for tonight, guys. I am super, super tired. I'm losing everything. Nevertheless, we're going to take some of this pink and green curling ribbon, and I'm just going to tie it around the ponytail at the top, and voila, this will be the concept. I did one off camera, and I'm glad I did, because I can't find my pink curling ribbon. It's around here somewhere. I'll find it. But anyway, this is the finished product. Just really, really cute and simple. Like I said, nothing too involved. Let me fix that bowl. Fix this shrink wrap. Nothing too involved. When I get finished, I'm just going to put the price tag on it, and then we're going to reattach the to and from tag. Remember, they came with these little tags, okay? And I took it off, and then I'm just going to reattach it, and we're going to put it right back there with the price, okay? So the recipient, or so the purchaser will be able to write on it, and whoever gets it, all right? Okay, guys. It's late. I'm tired. I can't find anything around here, so I'm going to say bye for now, okay? Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for the all my returning subbies, and thank you also for our new subscribers. I really, really appreciate you. Hey guys, before you go, can you hit that hype button for me? I really would appreciate it. Again, this is Crystal with this very simple concept saying bye for now.